Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Thomas Daniels bringing you a little tourney report. Sorry. Um, this past Sunday I went to Frederick Regionals in Maryland. There was 475 players there. I played spellbooks and I finished 7-2. Woo, 17th. I really wanted a top 8 for this event, but 475, I'll take 17th. So yeah, overall, my day was pretty good. Let's go ahead and go over my matchups so you guys can understand kind of how my day went. Round 1, I played water, and I 2-0'd really, really hard. Game 2, he opened broke, but I had max E, so it didn't matter. Round 2, madolche, 2-1, win. I have a lot of stories from this match. This match was absolutely hilarious. Game 2, I ended up summoning a priestess by sacking a blue boy and a justice. It was just a really up and down match. Neither of us could really get going. Round 3, I played pure geargia, and I lost 1-2. There was a little bit of a technical game issue that happened in the match. That's why I lost. There was a miscommunication. Overall, pretty good guy. He finished 11th. Round 4, darkworld. Really surprised to see this deck at this event. It was Junk Benedict's build that he topped the YCS with. I ended up 2-1ing him. I blew out game 1 with triple reckless. He blew out game 2 with triple mind crush, and then game 3 was me just grinding harder than him. Round 5 was against evilswarm, my buddy Lyle, which finished 21st place. Congratulations on your first invite, my good friend. He really, we were both X1s here, and he really wanted me to give him the win, but I told him I was going for top 8. I'm sorry I couldn't do that for you, bro. But it was a really good game, but game 3, he really didn't get to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because he just didn't draw the hand that he needed. Round 6 was against Kuri. I 2-1 this guy. He was really sour after the match. I just had advantage. He never really got an armor through, and I had responses for everything. I blackhorned 3 cards. After the match, he wouldn't even shake my hand. Real sour guy. So yeah. Round 7, water. Really nice guy. He ended up topping too. Everyone that I lost to was X2 as well. Finished X2. I lost this match game 3. I remember it very adamantly. Game 1, he won really easy. Game 2, I won really easy. And game 3 was real close. Game 3, I had 16. He had 1400. And he drew to 4 cards in hand, and he topped that Gundy. And he ended up pulling Tias, Turge, and Pike out of that. So yeah, that's why I lost the water round 7. Round 8, I played Noble Knights. Really interesting matchup. I'm a little common to playing against it because a friend has the deck. Game 1, I got rid of his boss monster with Fate, and all of his equips fell off, and he went neg 3 on it. So that was real good. And then game 2, he just had all the outs to me. In game 3, I just outgrinded him and outplussed. It got down to 0-0 on card advantage, and Tower just got me that extra card every turn to push it in there. Round 9, I played another deck that I really didn't expect to see, but did really, really well at the event because there was a ton of Bujin players. Played Gravekeepers. The guy was awesome. Also, I got random deck checked. It took 15 minutes, but they only gave us a 7-minute time extension. So yeah, round 9, real doozy against GKs. Game 1, GKs can't plus a lot, and my deck just revolves around plussing, so I 2-0'd pretty hard. It didn't even take in the time at all or anything close to time. Everyone says spellbook players take forever. None of my matches really went into time, except for the geargia Kuri one, which I went down 4k early and then just beat it back out of him. So yeah, that was my day. So 7-2, 17th place. It's not a bad day. Yeah, I mean it wasn't really misplayed. Some of the top decks that were there, some of you were curious because it's the beginning of the format. Pure Geargia was there heavily. Bujin's there heavily. I did not see a lot of fire players. I did not see that many water players either. There was a bunch of madolche. Harpy was at top table all day, and then there was a bunch of rogue that was doing really decent. Because when I sat down for my round 9 matchup, 2 or 3 seats to the left of me was a wind-up player. Hunters were at top tables all day, and all that. So, I mean, Hunter, Geargia, Bujin, bunch of real random decks. It's a real open format. When I was walking through top tables, it was hard to find decks that you found in in intervals, except for Gears and Bujins is what you've seen most. Also seen a real wide variety of spellbook players. earlier rounds, like I'd say like round 5, most of the top tables were spell books, but when I walked around round 9, it's like they all got knocked out. Like they all just pooped out at the end. Because like round 9 when I walked around, it was all like gears. There was gears, a harpy player, Boojin players, one spellbook player was still up there. Yeah, and I think there was a madolche player staying up at the top tables too. But yeah, that's kind of it for like my little tourney report. It was really fun. Frederick regionals are always awesome and amazing. Great venue, great people there. I love it. So you guys probably seen my you seen I did real good with my spellbooks. So you guys are probably wondering, well, what did you play? I did make some additions to my like sideboard and such, but yeah, I did make additions to my sideboard, but my main deck is the same as it's always been. I'm running every single one of the same cards. I didn't change a single card from my last deck profile in the main deck. In the extra, nothing's changed, but there's only really a difference in my side. I changed up my side before the event because it's a new format, and I wanted to be better prepared. So it's a little out of order, but I sided in 3 Max C. I felt like this was necessary for gears and water and such. I sided the 3 Max C in rounds 1 against water, rounds 2 against madolche, round 3 against geargia, round 6 against geargia, round 7 against water, and that's when I use my Max Cs. Next card that I sided in is Typical Mystical Space Typhoon, because they're not in my main. These came in a lot, but usually I'd only bring in 2 at a time. Like, I sided these in round 2, 4, 8, and 9, mostly, is when I brought all 3 of them in. I usually brought all 3 of them in for those matchups, which was, 2 was madolche, 4 was darkworld, 8 and 9 was Noble Knights and GKs. This is when I felt like I needed these the most. Next card I sided in was D-Fissure. I opened this against water. Game 2, round 1, and game 2, round 7. I won round 7 just by playing D-Fissure. He pretty much scooped me after that. So yeah, it's really good. One of the only times I really sided it, I sided against Darkworlds and never saw it. I didn't know it was Darkworlds at first because all I seen was tour guides and trags, so I was confused for a second. Then it clicked when I was side decking game 1, so I was like, oh shit. And I was like, I just let him cut, and I'm like, I'm playing Darkworlds, and I'm like, I felt like really retarded. I was like, this is Junk Benedict's build. So yeah, that's the only time I sided in D-Fissure was against Darkworld in the water matchups. Next card I sided was Double Divine Wrath. We had to repair twice during this event. Like, I started playing a match, and then they would make us. We had to take our. Match. They had to take our match slips and repairs. I was gonna have to play a Boojin player, and I was gonna have to play Naveen, who got 12th. I would have had to play him at one point. I didn't know what he was playing. I think he was playing geargia. So yeah. But I sided Divine Wrath in. Off and on all day. I have a real big question. I think these are coming out. I'm not sure yet. But these didn't help the way they used to help for me. Next card I sided was Double Mind Crush. Ooh, there's a card that's not supposed to be down there. Double Mind Crush. I sided this in against Geargia. Both Geargia matchups against... I think it's the only time I sided these. That's the only time I sided Mind Crush. I didn't play Boojin. This was in there for cranes, pretty much, and whatnot. So yeah, I only sided Mind Crush twice too, but I still like it as a card. I want to put Allied Justice Cycle Reader, and like I want to be able to stop Boojin more, because Boojin and Geargia seem like they're going to come out on top right now. So yeah, 2 Mind Crushes in the side. Next card I sided, which I'd have to say was my MVP, that won me the most matches out of my sideboard, is the Black Horn of Heaven. This one... game 3 against Pure Geargia. I had both of these set. Like, I had it, and he went MST on end phase, hit 1. I had like 4 back row. He MST'd 1 on end phase, and he drew for turn and blinded the other one. I'm like, wow. Then he went Geargia again, and like he had like the little geargia loops going. So yeah, so like his heart, like this came in against geargia. I hit a Tiara Masu with this. I hit an Exoton with this. I hit the rank 5 Noble Knight with this. He was so mad. He had like the perfect setup. He's about to make it untargetable, like untouchable, except for with my Fate. And I hit him with this, and he just like was like, really. So yeah, this card's really, really clutch. Evilswarm, I hit an Ophion. Yeah, like this card's nutty. I'm almost like wanting to main just one, just like put one in because of how good it is. But yeah, Black Horn of Heaven is just really good. The next card I decided I'm taking out is Full House. I put this in like a lot, but I only used it once, and it was a 3-for-3 when I did use it. It was against the Noble Knights. I didn't get it off against everyone else. I set it a lot. Actually, wait, I got this off against Dark... No, I didn't. I didn't get it off against Dark Worlds. I had to set like a couple times in a couple matches, but never needed it because I just won. So yeah, I'm taking this card out. I honestly think it's shit after the regional. I mean, I did hit 5 backer against Noble Knights because he had Excalibur and Destiny and 3 set, and I just full housed it all. But overall, I still don't like it as a card. Soul Drain. Soul Drain came in rounds 1, 7, and 4. You gotta have it just in case for water and for like Dark Worlds, and it really helped. When I was playing against the water player, I had this warning defissure at one point, so like I just had game. But there were some times where like all weekend where like I'd side cards in, and when I went to side them out, they were all within the bottom 12. Like I started counting throughout the day. I'm like, well, there's 4 of my side cards in the bottom 12. Like I don't see why they don't come to the top of my deck like they should. But yeah, that's it, guys. If you guys want to, I can repost my deck list that I topped with. But if you'd like to do that, comment in the section below. Or you could just go to my channel and look at the last uploaded Spellbook Prophecy deck profile, and that'll be the deck I played. It's the Justice Priestess build with the dualities, the upstarts, and recklesses. Yeah, it was a great event, like I said. 17th place. I'm pretty proud. I'm pretty happy. 7-2 wasn't a bad day. I really wanted the X1, but I'm happy to be 7. I was happy to go X2 and get 17th, and I'm happy to have another invite to Nationals, which is cool. So, alright guys, thanks for watching, and leave a comment in the comment section below, and let me know if you were there, or if you've seen me, if you know who I am, or anything. So, yeah, just like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. Thanks, everyone.